Here's my current 1080p Sony camcorder, which is a hybrid. You see it's a lot larger. The weight's completely different because this has a 2.5-inch hard drive inside. And so I wanted to give this a shot, and it does very well, especially for being an entry-level 4K camera. Wasn't quite ready to take the plunge and pay $1,000+ for a 4K camera, so I decided to start with this, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Comes with a lot of extras. I love the fact that it comes with a hood, because when I'm doing sporting events on my YouTube channel, depending on the light and the time of the day, you know, I've got light coming in at different angles, especially when we're facing the sunlight, and it's coming up earlier in the day. So this has a hood, so you get some shading from that kind of bright spots, and so you get a cleaner picture. Zooming was very comparable on both. No sound on the zooming, and screen size very comparable. And I will tell you that this one has an extra size battery, and that the battery in this one is much smaller. And if you have a little pack like I have, you can charge this thing up. As you can see the size of the battery in there, and you can charge your second one up while you're using this one. Got about an hour of recording time on each one. I bought these extra large ones on this so we don't have to charge them as often. There's what your screens look like, and I'll get you to your menus. So there's the menu there, and there's your menu. As you can see, the menu on the new one is a lot colorful, more colorful than this one. This is an older HD camera, but it is a Sony with a CMOS lens, Carl Zeiss. This one, for being as inexpensive as it is, the lens on it's very good. And I like the menu. It boots up a lot faster than this one does. And this one does have a port for the memory card. You will need high-speed secure digital cards, or especially with the higher frame rates. On 4K at 30, this thing produced some brilliant colors, and you're really not going to see that unless you have like a 4K television like I do, and that's where you really see the difference. This picture I have upscales from 1080 to 2160 and looks pretty good, but the difference in this one is when you get closer to the picture, it doesn't pixelate as much, so you get a cleaner picture in 4K, and the color seems a lot richer than this. A lot of tweaks you can do to it, but overall, for what I'm doing and just recording sporting events, it's a really good entry-level camera. Maybe one day in a few years I will take the big step up, but for now I'm happy. And the only downside to this that I could find was that it didn't have this port here, where I have a wired remote control on my tripod, but this one comes with a remote control that's wireless, so I just had to get used to maneuvering the tripod and have the wireless remote control on my hand, and I can zoom in and out as I'm panning and tilting. So anyways, for just over 200 bucks, you can't go wrong with it, and definitely the days of 1080 are over. So there you have it.